Salve a tutti ragazzi, ben ritrovati. Allora, riprendiamo da qui, liberiamo Dandelion. E adesso facciamoci spiegare un bel po' di cose.
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him.
Grazie.
It is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad. What's...
Come on, we'll talk outside.
Priscilla! What are you doing here?
You all right? You had me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal! Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt!
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't seen her? Well, I don't know where she is.
So che hai provato ad aiutare.
I know you tried to help her. Gotta say I'm having trouble understanding why you went to Horson Jr. of all people.
No one else came to mind. Maybe given more time, I'd have done things differently, but Ciri said the Wild Hunt was on her tail. Horson seemed pretty harmless by comparison.
Something went wrong.
So you've heard everything. I hope you're not mad. You can't be. My plan was perfect. Until we put it in motion. How was I supposed to know Manga was after Dudu?
Heard enough about your plan. Need to know what happened to Ciri now.
Quando l'hai vista?
When did you last see her?
L'ultima volta.
We were on Temple Isle, running from Horson's men.
Nuovo flashback.
Grab the bitch!
They barred all the gates! We have to run! Grab a horse to the temple!
Aspetta. Prendi il cavallo, sì, cavallo. Guarda.
Left!
Permesso, mi scusi. Aia. Facci tu.
Keep it together, lads!
Leave your horse! We have to! We're almost there!
Quindi? Cazzo devo fare? Ah, devo combattere. Vabbè, piuttosto facile. Mamma mia, Siri, grande Siri. Vabbè, non cadiamo Siri, ti prego.
Get ready for the square!
Andiamo bene.
Guards! Guards!
Dandelion!
Oh, è là. Aia. Non... La cattiveria di questa donna.
Ciri! Ciri?
Aia. Ah, ecco, è stato catturato.
Damn it!
Arrest that man!
Ah, what an adventure. One minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of ballads. And this one will sell like hotcakes.
È questo che ti
That
interessa?
all you care about? The ballads this'll inspire? Egos swell a bit lately? Getting more and more selfish with age.
What is that about?
It's about Ciri.
Why would I ever worry about her? You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care of herself, believe me. Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that started it all.
Mean this?
You get it from Horson? Whoa, Ciri'll be
Oh,
overjoyed.
non credo proprio. Allora.
Horson, on the other hand, has got to be pretty furious.
Già, figlio di puttana non era entusiasta.
Well, he wasn't exactly thrilled.
Hey, while you were at it, you didn't think to put in a good word for me, did you? Something like, I never intended to cheat him, and if he harms a hair on my head, he'll have you to deal with.
Non ne ho avuto il
Ran
tempo.
out of time.
You don't care a lick about your friends. What about Siggy Reuven? How's he doing?
Fine, last I heard.
Oh, that's too bad. Because I have a sneaking suspicion he might be a teeny bit mad at me.
Cosa
Siri
serve?
ever tell you what this is? And Horson, why'd she go to him with it?
She went to Horson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
What? Her magic bauble was broken. Horson had access to the mages who could fix it. Besides, she needed help deciphering a curse. It's incantation.
Perché Siri è
What was Ciri's interest in this curse? Did she want to cast it or lift it? She tell you?
She wasn't all that willing to talk about it. I didn't want to pry.
The one time when it might have been useful.
But I'm almost positive she meant to lift it.
Off who? What? Or was it about her directly?
No. I don't think so. I mean, she didn't look cursed. But boy, was she in a hurry.
Know any more about the
Altro?
curse? Something specific, a detail, anything?
Well, I know the words.
You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to herself. Probably not to forget. Went like this. Vafile Elaine, Kiadmil Foli. Gladiv Dorn Ep Tenaid, Bundro Isne Iakas.
Doesn't mean a thing to me.
Even less to me.
Ha detto
Damn
qualcos'altro.
it, that's just not enough. Ciri say anything else?
Didn't say much at all, to be honest. Geralt, she's no longer that little girl who ran around Kaer Morhen. Sure, she's still impulsive, alive, but she's also stubborn and sulky. Apple didn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you.
Right.
Devo trovare Siri.
She slipped away again. I was so close.
She came here from Velen. Somebody there helped her, apparently. Maybe she went back.
Doubt it. Talked to the Baron there. He's the one helped Ciri. Said she rode off to Novigrad to look for Yen and me. And Yen's in Skellige, looking into traces she thinks Ciri left behind there.
So, Skellige?
Skellige.
Sì.
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
And I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done. Let's get back to the Rosemary in time.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast in a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I owe. We haven't seen each other, talked in ages. Consider dropping by if you're in the area.
I'm sure to be by sometime soon.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt. See you soon. And thanks again for today.
Ok. Abbiamo salvato Dandelion, abbiamo preso che è stato catturato proprio mentre scappava con Ciri. Complimenti, ora può iniziare l'espansione Blood and Wine. La missione che stavi seguendo è stata modificata automaticamente nella prima missione di Blood and Wine, ma ti suggeriamo di intraprenderla solo se il tuo personaggio ha raggiunto il livello 34. Buon divertimento. No. Ok, aspettate un attimo. No, parliamo un attimo. No, Zoltan non ci parla. No. Scusate ragazzi, ho sbagliato tasto, volevo dire diamo una salvata e ho schiacciato la fine, ma non importa.
We are grateful that we wanted to demonstrate that. So, we got this wee gift for you.
Portrait of the Hierarch. Nice.
Ah, it's nothing really. Got oodles of them. Just, if you wouldn't mind not mentioning where you got it. All right.
All right. Farewell.
Abbiamo un ritratto del gerarca di Hammer, cosa. Dunque, gli amici del vino abbiamo detto che non possiamo ancora intraprenderla perché è troppo elevato il livello richiesto e direi che non è il caso. Allora, noi abbiamo come missioni principali, c'è rimasta solo questa: cerca una nave diretta a Skellige. Mastrofavo direi di no. Cabaret, incontra Dandelion, adesso possiamo magari fare questa qui e poi magari vedere di dedicarci al contratto questo che mi sembra il livello più adatto. Allora andiamo a parlare con Dandelion a questo punto, al Timo e Rosmarino. Da qua abbiamo delle cose. No, aspettate, forse prima conviene che andiamo lì. Bottiglia, di qua. Andiamo a vedere cosa c'è lì da... se c'è qualche missione interessante da fare. Merda, qua c'è un lago. Un lago, cazzo. Oh cazzo. Andiamo giù.
Slow now. Whoa.
Pescatori. Allora. Eccoci.
How's the work going?
Questa città mi sa che non avevo... questa città, questo villaggino non l'avevo mai visitato. Esatto. Andiamo, vediamo se c'è qualcosa di buono qua. Sì. Chiamata per tutti i cacciatori di taglia e Witcher, la sfortuna si è battuta su gran miele, sulle arnie che da 5 generazioni danno di che vivere alla famiglia Myersdorf. Il fantasma apicoltore ci ha preso di mira e sta distruggendo le nostre vite, uccidendo le api e seminando il pagno. Sarò grato a chiunque possa salvarci e lo ricompenserò degnamente per l'opera prestata. Olofernus Myersdorf e figli. Poi qua c'è una questa.
You all just get off like that. Hey there, sir. A witcher, right? Wait.
Scusate.
What's the problem?
Oh, nothing. On your way now, good man.
Shut it, Gotthard. He could help. Little Red's band means to attack the village. Want revenge on Bertram. We haven't much, but we're willing to pay if you defend us.
Chi è la piccola
Who's
russa?
Little Red?
Word is she fornicates with wolves and could tear a man apart with her bare mitts. A she-beast in human husk. Though some call her a great beauty.
She leads a pack of deserters, true dregs, from different armies. The kind what knows killing and plundering well.
Perché vuole vendicarsi?
Why does this band want revenge on you of all people?
Because I ratted on them to the witch hunters.
Witch hunters care about bandits. Since when?
Little Red's band. They was terrorizing our village. We had none to defend us. Finally, Bertram went by the hunters, asked them. So the hunters went after him. We had a spell of peace, but now Little Red's learned of it all. Wants to kill Bertram. He's done for if you don't help.
Vabbè, aiutiamo.
Fine. I'll handle the bandits. Go to your homes, bar the doors.
Beware of them, Witcher. They're the dangerous type,
Anche anch'io
truly.
sono pericoloso. Allora, la piccola rossa. Vediamo se la quest è fattibile, perché io... Sì. Allora, attendi il tramonto per l'attacco della banda della piccola... E... c'è un po' di cazzo. Attendiamo il tramonto, ragazzi. Meditation, il tramonto è qua. Facciamo le 17, via. Ok. Quindi non è successo niente. aspettiamo, devo aspettare ancora un po'. No, aspettiamo ancora un po'. Intanto che ci siamo, guardiamo il livello del nostro personaggio, sì, so che non scorre il tempo in questo modo. Allora, vediamo un attimo di mettere questo punto. Allora, non abbiamo slot, abbiamo un punto disponibile, possiamo metterlo, questi non possiamo ancora sbloccarli, questi qua no, quindi lo mettiamo, questi li ho fatti tutti, 3 di 3, 3 di 3, 3 di 3, 3 di 3, 5 di 5 in realtà. Mi spiace non avere, no, questo ce l'ho, questo ce lo facciamo così. No, in realtà, questo facciamo, no, questa è la persuasione, va bene. Non posso mettere, cazzo. Vabbè, possiamo anche, no, volevo farlo qua così sbloccavo. Vabbè, avangulo. Ok. Va bene. Aspetta, c'è il mercante.
Greetings.
C'è il mercante, aspetta.
Wouldn't mind a looky.
Che gli vendo... No, cazzo, quello lì... Questi qua glieli vendo. Cosa di interessante? Questo che roba è? Ottavo. La vacca quanto costa? 3.
Farewell.
Difendi gli abitanti. Dove sono i cartelli?
We're coming for you!
Oh, Witcher, did the villagers hire you?
No. Non permetterò.
Whatever you're planning, plans gotta change. I can't, won't let you hurt these people.
I'm not here to hurt anyone except that scoundrel Bertram. Came to me unbeckoned a half year back. Said he'd betray who's worth looting for a share in the takings, of course. But sometime on, the bugger grew greedy. He wanted more. I refused. That's when he set the witch hunters on us. Lost half me men 'cause of him. Now step aside, Witcher. This ain't your affair. We want Bertram, no one else. Give my word.
Stronzo. Fate ciò che dovete.
I won't get in your way. Do what you gotta.
Right decision, Witcher.
Lo stronzo di merda.
See? Quick and painless. That's for you. For understanding. Let's go, gents!
Stronzo di merda che cercava di... Bastardo. Sempre sentire entrambe le campane, non c'è niente da fare. Dunque, direi di tornare... Cos'è sta roba? Ah, le navi, no? Aspetta. Panico. Non le navi. Dobbiamo andare a... Matassa Cabaret. Dobbiamo andare... Ah, qua, aspettate, che qua c'è un nuovo robo da recuperare. Allora, vediamo se... Sì, c'è questo. Geralt di Rivia. Agli ordini della nostra grazia sovrana, sua grazia Anna Henrietta, siamo giunti nei regni settentrionali per compiere la nostra missione. Un terribile mostro apparso nel ducato di Toissant. Ah, ok, ha commesso atrocità ai danni di svariati sudditi dei suoi gatti. Sono il più celebre Witcher può affrontare un simile mostro, perciò umilmente ti chiediamo di presentare il viaggio di Holloway, dove ti aspetteremo nella speranza che accetterai di liberarci da questa. Ok. Forse il collegamento per il...
Happy trails!
Aspettate, collegamento per il nuovo... Sì. Gli amici del video, esatto, niente di che. Già la conoscevamo. No! Perché continua a darmi... Porca, non voglio. Quella quest, ma voglio... questa. E lasciatemi adesso andare... Oh, ragazzi.
She casts no spells. On my honor.
An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit.
You seek someone, stranger?
It's chamomile. Go. She brought tears for someone.
Aspetta, c'è un 8000 qua. Cazzo succede qua? Ah, sì, adesso si attiva la
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, get out! Glad you came.
Che succede?
What's this about?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we were just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without the shovel.
Amici tuoi?
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Horse Son Junior, but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
Cos'è questa storia?
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kinda owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance. Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Sì, adesso ci sarà una
Getting
classe
better by
dedicata
the
a
minute.
Gwent, però, che
Not
ti
the playing
imparerà.
of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
Ti aiuto.
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewipe won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. There's a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Ok. Questa.
Is this truly what they're handsome? To be purveyor of cheap pork and watered down
Un po'
wine?
diverso l'ultima
Hey.
volta.
I can't control what I inherit.
But you can control...
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need a coin. So, if you happen to get a break between
Ma sì, sì, guarda,
drowners
eh.
and ecamajigs,
Poi Drowner
maybe you can help an old friend out.
gli Ekimu ancora meno. Perché proprio un cabaret, Dandelion?
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
Che posso fare?
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia.
Soffronia.
That's a name, if
Sì,
you
sì,
believe.
decisamente.
Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Soffronia.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
You know, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think.
E il mio ruolo quale sarebbe?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena. One of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Ho paura di sapere cosa succederà.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What'll you be doing in the
Salverà
meantime?
da me, la
Something
salverà
I
da me
have to
praticamente.
finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Fine, but
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Vabbè, devo recuperare sta spada.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
Yeah. You never given him nothing but fluffy diddly.
I need a
Don't know
rest.
how to give, you can't receive.
Saying I'm no good at giving.
To give, you got to tell him.
Signorina Signorina.
what's he schemed up this time?
Niente di buono, grazie. Salvata.
There's these special units that
Will I?
use to travel from
Got my eye on you.
Andiamo a recuperare. Scusate un attimo, noi avevamo corazza. Vedete, questa armatura ha un botto di... No, era la spada che ci interessa. Niente, scherzavo. Danni bonus, probabilità, causare cancellamento. Questo fa più 23. E possiamo mettergli una sola pietra. Questa è.
Your blade. Why not at your waist? I'll get me one.
Che minchia di giro devo fare?
My dad doesn't like elves very much.
greetings, Haggard.
Hey!
Vediamo se mi dà una spada. Di scena.
Are you late? Or will you
Che
stay
non
longer?
malaia.
I read one book is all it takes to get scouts.
Ah, so good to see you.
Tu e Dudu vi conoscete
You
bene?
and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Mm-hmm. Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted
Tanto Dudu
servant,
che fine ha
or
fatto?
ghost of the old
Non abbiamo più
days.
visto. Mi serve un oggetto di scena.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
Oh,
Whatever do you
non
need
chiedermelo, ti prego.
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Well,
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Spada smussata. Allora, possiamo uscire. Torniamocene. Dietro contro Dandelion vicino a casa di Sophronia. Dopo dopo il tramonto. Dopo il tramonto direi che ci siamo. C'era qualche schermo. Scusate. Che lunga la strada, tacci vostri. Eccoci. Ok.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes, if I can just save her from a bandit.
Ecco.
I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Tutto qui? È questo il tuo
Are
piano?
you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none.
Fino lì.
Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No
But-
time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Guarda che brutta Sophronia però.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Leggi le battute.
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
Leggi le direi più stronzo Cremisi era l'altra
Crimson Avenger.
l'altra opzione.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born. On guard! I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
Non lo so, l'ho colpito.
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Ok. Incontriamo Dandelion al cabaret. Sopra sotto non lo so. Qua. Non so se devo capirlo o no, ma non importa.
Another drifter in from Temerian.
Ah, sono per i soliti dentro.
From now on, nothing seems suspicious to me.
Scusate. Dobbiamo essere arrivati. Sì, ecco. Così?
It's a material world.
Sono morto.
He never given me nothing but floppy diddly.
Ah, di mattina. Ah, certo. Sì, sì, giusto. Non avevo mica letto di mattina. Ok. Bene.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in.
Ah,
and
quindi ha
crews
ricevuto
raring
i
to
soldi.
work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peach. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
quali sono le opzioni?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrive.
Salottino
Now
privato.
we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust the vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Get up. You've known him longer. Say something.
Il cabaret è una sorta di teatro che arredamenti dovrebbe essere teatrale. Trovo che lo stile salottino privato sia perfetto per un cabaret. Va bene.
Boudoir seems like a better fit for cabaret. Just don't go overboard on stuffed upholstery.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Bene.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Come penso anche.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Andiamo a cercare Polly, va.
Possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Andiamo a cercare Polly. Andiamo da Polly a cercare Dandelion. No, andiamo a cercare Dandelion da Polly. Scusi. Scusi. Una salvata. Ah, eccolo qua Dandelion. Dandelion. Si sfonda la porta.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do
avrei una domanda anch'io.
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Come lo sai?
You know she keeps a spare key around here.
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
you'd visit her often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Cerchiamo la chiave.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Find anything?
Not here.
Dove cazzo? Ah, aspetta. Lì.
Not here.
Lì, Geralt, muoviti. Oh.
The key.
Basta, Geralt, se ce l'abbiamo la chiave, la key. Scusate, cosa succede con lei?
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels.
Oh, no.
Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Lascia che Dandelion finisca.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Sai che va
You
bene.
handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Chi è Routleck?
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Penserò io ai manifesti, tu torna a Rosemary.
I'll go see Rodlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Ok. Andiamo a recuperare i manifesti.
Pull back out.
Hey, Mikey, why'd your hair go white?
Allora, beh, direi che finiamo questa missione e poi ci salutiamo, perché comincia a diventare lunga la quest. Dove cacchio abita sto incoglionito? Qua, frena. Scusi, sì. Ah, bello. Bandito, ho letto.
Looking for Rodlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Voglio soltanto i miei
Take what
manifesti.
you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
Ma vaffanculo.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Ah, coi pugni? Ah, fanculo. Cagare. Stronzo di... merda. 2 è difficile, cazzo. Porca la puttana. Togliti, girl. Siamo incastrati. Vaffanculo. Togliti un attimo, girl. Mangiamo un po' di pesce, va. Ah. Posso anche mangiare pesce? Acqua? Niente? Cioè, mi arrangio così? Guarda, caboia! Non riesco. Cazzo. Cioè, è impossibile. Sono troppo poco lo spazio.
How much Rotlick owes you, but everything in this house is mine.
Perché con i pugni? Non possiamo combatterli con...
Try the Vagelbud estate. Rotlick's losing his last crowns at the races, I wager.
Ma noi siamo Witcher. Rientro tra poco. No, assolutamente. Non ci facciamo fregare così. Qua dove cazzo è? Ah, qua con Dandelion. Qua forse stavo andando. Boh, proviamo. Perché purtroppo lo spazio è talmente piccolo.
I'd disappeared, yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Ah, come apri la porta? Cazzo. Ah, questo quindi era più avanti. Aspetta, va. Scusate, abbiate pazienza un attimo. Facciamo le cose fatte bene.
Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Ok. Allora, qui dovrei aver fatto quindi questa... Ok, adesso dobbiamo cercare Rotlick e recuperare i manifesti. Salviamo magari quando siamo vicini alla porta di casa. Ho capito perché dei banditi non possiamo usare le spade, non posso andare a pugni. Quello scoraggiato, fantastico. Allora, dovrebbe essere qua vicino. Adesso permesso, ecco qua. Lo diamo, no, diamo una salvata veloce, ok? E entriamo. Ok. Allora, saltiamo. Voglio soltanto i manifesti. E combattiamo. Cazzo. Non devo però chiudermi qua. Mortacci tua. Non devo farmi chiudere però, ok. Ok, boh, adesso è facile, con uno solo. Diventa una cagata con uno solo. Ok, perfetto.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no plowing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vagelbud estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Allora, dobbiamo andare alla tenuta dei Vegev, quelli lì, che noi sappiamo già dov'è perché l'abbiamo già visitata. Prima però dobbiamo mettere il coso qua. Sarà veloce la questione. Allora, piazza ci siamo. Permesso. Allora, adesso andiamo alla tenuta che già conoscevamo, purtroppo non abbiamo dei punti vicino per poter arrivarci, ma adesso possiamo andare anche a piedi, tanto siamo qui. Parliamo con Rautler che poi concludiamo la quest praticamente e ci vediamo nel prossimo video. Dov'è? Aspettate che qua c'è un'altra quest, secondo me. Sì.
You Rodlick?
No, era lui.
Artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Beh, di a me dove sono e li recupero io, no?
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Chi è il conte di Louverton?
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
Di cosa ti preoccupi?
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Voglio soltanto quel se no. Vincerò la corsa per te, dai.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You were that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Ok. Ci ha fottuti subito all'avvio però. Noi lo fottiamo adesso, attenzione, panico. È dietro. Non so se ci basta la stamina però così. Ce la faremo? Sì, secondo me sì. Se non moriamo adesso. Cazzo il traguardo è lì. Il traguardo è lì e lui è qua. Attenzione, panico. Ce l'ho fatta. Traguardo, ok. Panico.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Ok, poi c'è un'altra quest però che io vedo là sopra.
Now,
Scusi per me, salve. Come faccio a salire? Ah, ok. Scusi, signora. Mi scusi. Ah, forse è per le corse.
If you've coin for the riders, decide quickly, please. There's a race.
Ah, è solo per le corse. No, vabbè. Solo per le corse. Va bene. Ah, c'è le scale qua. Vabbè, non importa. Ok, ragazzi, allora torniamo un attimo indietro. Torniamo indietro, andiamo da Dandelion e finiamo la quest. Dov'è Rob? Ah, qua. Ok. E qua. Perfetto. Abbiamo una salvata. Ok. Poi la vacca. Che cazzo è successo qua?
Start in G major and
Well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, more theatrical. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Non è più il Timo Rosemary?
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Che mi dici della coreografia?
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Quando è l'apertura?
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate?
E come si fa a dire? Volentieri.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Ha lodato la tua razionalità.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Solo femminile.
Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly hurt. Been attacked. They took her to Valmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, Come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Hai panico.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your
Minchia.
pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx,
Minchia.
and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Caustic fluid. Quindi non è stata una rapina o una male aggressione. Chi l'ha fatto questo? Chi l'ha fatto? Cosa ne
So
sai?
this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so will provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Sarà pericoloso.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a
Sti
mark?
cazzi.
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Ok, posso entrare
Think
nell'obitorio.
they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Andiamo.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
Allora, adesso entreremo nelle fogne e dovremo andare all'obitorio per esplorare il corpo. Ragazzi, io direi che ci possiamo salutare qua. Alla prossima.